Good day, Doctor. I'm Ang Hui Chi, the leader of Group 4. Now we are going to present the group assignment written report. My group member, which are Hui Xin, Samantha, and Jade. So I'm going to explain the background information of the report. The establishment that our group chose to interview is Mr. Kenichi from Extraordinary Events. Mr. Kenichi now is 37 years old and living in Nilai, Negeri Sembilan. He majored in international business at INTI International University and College. Extraordinary Event Company is the first company he co-founded with his partner after graduation and has been in operation for 8 years. Mr. Kenichi is event manager in this company and he focuses on event management company as he believes that one event can bring in at least 300,000 ringgit in revenue. The first time he came into contact with event management was because he once organized an event at a third year university and the sponsor sponsored 30,000 ringgit to expand his club and manage the event. This deeply affected Mr. Kenichi, who was studying at university, having developed the event management industry in the future. Extraordinary Event, which is EO Events, was developed and launched in 2016 as a partnership with MRMS. EO Event is a forward-thinking creative firm that aspires to bring the corporate brand to the international stage. The company's vision is to converge the world's attention. EO Event is one of the Malaysia leading event management businesses. They specialize in launching event, roadshow, grand opening, annual dinner, virtual event, video production, and many more. Their unique experience leave the most memorable experience to the audience. Therefore, creative events that stand out are critical to enhancing the corporate brand above the competition. They place an emphasis on appealing to the younger generation, riding trends to increase client brand recognition, and pushing it to the forefront of the period.
My name is Chong Sinjit. Metric number is 279654. I will continue with the general issue in event design. First of all, I will talk about the general steps in designing an event. From the interview, Mr. Kenichi stated three general steps that he always takes when he is designing an event. First of all, once Mr. Kenichi receives the request for event theme from his clients, he will start to create a mood board. From his saying, mood board is to bring his idea of the event theme to his clients. In the mood board is contains photos about the sample of the design of the event and online reference for the design of the event for the event theme that requested by his clients. After he came up with the mood board, he will compile it into a proposal with other information regarding to the event theme. The proposal will be reaching to the hand of his clients and he will be waiting for approval of his idea from his clients before he proceeds to the next steps. If his clients are satisfied with his proposal, his next step will be come up with 3D design for his idea. He will collaborate with his 3D designer team to accomplish a 3D design for his proposed idea. A 3D design can help Mr. Kenichi to create a floor plan for the event and thus easing his workload for the arrangement on site. After the 3D design, he will continue with graphic design for the surface design for his proposed idea. Graphic design is used for the decoration of the event venue. This was the three steps that Mr. Kenichi always takes for his event design process. Next, I will do my explanation on the ways to manage timelines for event design process. For every event planner, good time management skills are important. It keeps events on track and ensures the event planners can fulfill the requirements from their clients. From the interview, Mr. Kenichi only said that doing the things simultaneously during event design process is only the way to manage his timeline. From his answer for his last question, although there are only 3 steps, but those steps also need a lot of time to complete it. So he will not only do one thing at that time. For instance, when Mr. Kenichi and his graphic designing team are busy with the graphic design of the event, he will not just be waiting, but he will approach to the other related team like fabricating team to prepare for the decoration materials. Next, I will talk about the criteria for choosing an event venue. Finding the right venue for an event is significant. From the interview, Mr. Kenichi said that there are some criteria for him to choose an event venue. First and foremost, capacity. He needs to know the predicted number of guests of the event to determine the suitability of the event venue, whether it is in the right size. Furthermore, for Mr. Kenichi, a good event venue needs enough space for the decoration of the event. Mr. Kenichi emphasized on the space of the event venue to ensure that they can decorate the event nicely and neatly. Mr. Kenichi also needs to consider the interior design of the event to see whether it suits the theme that his clients requested. So, Mr. Kenichi will choose an event venue that has enough space for the decoration and the interior design suit with the event theme. Ambience of an event is wider to the guests. For Mr. Kenichi, he always looks for an event venue that can fulfill the requirements of the event for the aspect of ambience. Lastly, it will be the ways to manage the budget during the event design process. Event budgeting is often one of the important parts of the event designing process for anyone putting on an event. A clear budget allows event planners to work within clear parameters. For the answer from Mr. Kenichi for this question, budget is not a problem for him and his team if there are a clear budget from his customers. It means he needs to ask about his clients for the expected budget, then only he can adjust the spending during the event design process. In order to design the event inside the budget provided by the clients, he always lists all the possible expenses and keeps the cash flow in mind when he and his team designing the event. When the event design process is coming to the end, Mr. Kenichi will review all the spending of budget to the clients. For instance, how much he spent for decoration and so on. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Good morning to Madam. My name is Minda Ong Yi Zhen, metric number 278006. I will present about the challenges faced by the event company that we have interviewed. Regarding to the decorative challenges, the EO event company has organized an escape room fun event. There are 4 different escape room themes, each with its own narrative and mission. It is the first time for the company to design a fun escape room, so they do not know it was this time consuming because ideas and design were forced to complete within a month. The second challenges in terms of logistics is that the event company has organized a roadshow at the Sunway Pyramid Mall. They were charged by the mall for using the transport and manpower of the mall. There are restrictions at the mall if they want to deliver their props, booths, and decorations to the scene, they have to use the unloading place. Therefore, there were extra charges for using the transport and manpower of the mall. Third is the food and beverage challenges. Typhoid injection, commonly called demam kepialu among Malaysians, is the potentially fatal. The Malaysian government and Ministry of Health Malaysia have taken many efforts to avoid this illness. However, some irresponsible employers did not force their staff to inject this vaccine. Therefore, this is one of the challenges faced by the company when they hire cattle team. After interviewing with the manager of the EO event, the biggest challenge that they faced in terms of entertainment was losing the attention of guests. An event is successful if the attendees stay engaged in it. On the other hand, if the event is drab and monotonous, the attendees will be disappointed that they accepted the invitation. Keeping attendees' attention in all types of events may be incredibly tough. To design entertainment that is suitable for the events, the event organizer needs to determine what attendees want. For example, a corporate event like a team building event, the best entertainment design is the escape room. This is because through the escape room, it may strengthen the connection and relationship with the team, and the attendees need to work together, trust each other to complete the mission and find the way to escape. Last, the challenge in terms of protocol is the EO event had organized an event and the biggest VIP that the company invited was Menteri Besar from Johor. There are two concerns when organizing this event, which are seating arrangement and the arrival time of VIPs. This become a challenge to the event planner when drafting the invitation is because the seating arrangement for VIPs must be different with other people, and this is a normal issue as a special yellow color seat with armrest for Tuanku, Sultan or Prime Ministry. In addition, the decor of the table must be unique as it is different from other guests. This is to show how special the VIPs are. Moreover, the challenge related to protocol is when the arrival of the Menteri Besar. The other VIPs gather at the main entrance and would like to invite the Menteri Besar. It causes a crowd at the entrance and the guests not sitting at their own place. Another problem is that Menteri Besar always comes late. It may delay the event flow that was already planned before. And that's all from me, thank you.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Yamisin. Matric number 277785. The method to overcoming the challenge in terms of decorative element is have enough time, which is at least 1 month. As everyone knows, decor needs time. Giving the decor team at least 1 month to prepare this is because the company has experienced how much time it takes in designing the whole event decoration. Sufficient time allows them to better conceive the design of the entire game and decorate the structure and layout of the game room. In addition, give the decor team enough time also ensure that they have the flexibility to deal with possible complications that might arise, such as having to reorder the materials for decoration. Next, the method of overcoming the challenge in terms of logistics is budget allocation. It is important to complete all the setup on time and make sure the logistics of the event is going as planned, especially for holding events at the mall. Budget allocation on transportation and manpower is essential in overcoming the logistic issue, especially for the roadshow event. This is to make sure the setup for the whole event was complete. Next, the method to overcoming the challenge in terms of food and beverage is collaborate with the trusted caterer. For your information, in Malaysia, all of the people involved in the food and beverage industry are required to inject the vaccination of typhoid. The event company found that many crews are not vaccinated. Hence, Determining and collaborating with the best and trusted caterer is crucial in terms of food and beverage to overcome the challenge. Next, the method for overcoming the challenge that is faced in organizing an event in terms of entertainment is having a good MC. To deal with the issue of guests losing attention, it is important to have a professional MC. A skilled host or MC is important for several reasons. As the MC establish the tone, keep the guests engaged, exit, make the event an experience, keep the event focused and push the event ahead. The manager of the event company that we have interviewed said that to increase the engagement of attendees, it is essential to have a good MC rather than performance. The solution that the event company used to overcome the challenge in terms of protocol is to know the etiquette and proper arrival time. The late arrival of VIP may delay the whole event flow and time allocated. To ensure that the event ended on time, the event planner must have a contingency plan and is flexible to the time and reallocate the time. Have a live band for this type of event because the allocated time for live band is flexible. Even the flow begin delay, it is easy to chase back the time and end the event on time if having a live band. That's all for me. Thank you.
In a nutshell, the event industry is growing as a faster pace due to the growth of the social celebration of various occasions, large and small, concerts, sport competitions, wedding celebration, and many more. We choose Extraordinary Event Company as it is an event company with a good reputation for offering different event packages. However, due to the different needs of each consumer, they need to plan events for different brand companies, and the theme of each event is different. In this case, U event faces many general problems in event design and production. EO event has nothing but to do everything possible to create the best event that will satisfy their clients. And we will address Mr. Kenichi's suggestion for resolving issue with catering service. In our opinion, caterers are a crucial component of event planning and execution. Staff members who work in catering may not have much experience. Suitable training is given throughout the work manager. It will provide the right foundation and space for employees to flourish. Next, rush strategy is an approach for caterers where they arrange to have excess employees on hand and then let people go when performance is poor. Organizing an event, a comprehensive backup plan must be in place so that they can always hope for the best while preparing for the worst. That's all from us. Thank you for watching our videos.